Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and in today's video we're taking a look at the Albany Roosevelt, retailing for a price of $750,000, and it looks like it was styled by a designer who had either never heard of aerodynamics or else had a strange superstitious fear of the concept, you know. Okay, well, we're going to take it out onto the street and see how she handles it straight away, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of acceleration, it's about as slow as a sea lion trying to climb a flight of stairs, you know. In terms of top speed, ladies and gentlemen, it's like wading through treacle, wearing lead boots and carrying a dead hippopotamus, you know. And in terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, as you'll have to see as we get to this bottom right hand corner here, it's about as maneuverable as an Edwardian townhouse. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's about all one can really say on this car. Acceleration simply doesn't have any. Top end speed, my god, no, it doesn't. And handling, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I mean, just running awful. Also, should we point out, ladies and gentlemen, entirely unstable, you know. The front end is very twitchy, the back end wants to come away on you, and there we go. Okay, so all in all, ladies and gentlemen, what do you expect from a car of this era? You know, it looks like the Model T Ford, something along those lines. It pegs about 1908. So if you're expecting a faster, good handling car, you really should go and get your head checked, you know. I can't imagine why you'd be expecting such a notion. Okay, well, we're going to bring it on up to Sandy Shores now. The first vehicle we're going to put it up against is the Virgo, you know. Regrettably, ladies and gentlemen, I do lament to inform you I'm not able to tell you the particular make of this vehicle. The Virgo is the model. I neglected to remember who it was. You know, I actually hopped into while we were doing this testing. You don't care at all. I'm going to tell you anyway. I hopped in just to have a look at the sodding name, so I made sure I remembered it. Made sure I remembered it was the Virgo. Can't remember the sodding make. Right, okay, well, never mind, there we go. So, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, don't buy yourself the Virgo. It seems it's going to be absolutely destroyed around the track, although, of course, Mr. Raccoon does seem to rather like that vehicle, and I can't imagine why. Okay, the next one, ladies and gentlemen, is the Hermes. Once again, we have very much the same situation before. Can't remember whoever makes this sodding car. It may well be the Albany. It may be an Albany Hermes, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, it's a Hermes, and much like Hermes, the winged messengers, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed flying away into the distance, you know, absolutely disappearing there. Okay then, so yes, the Hermes is going to absolutely destroy the Albany, and so what can we say really about this car, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it's you know, it's underperforming, you know. It's in terms of acceleration, it's going to sort of take off slower than a morbidly obese manatee at an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's just that slow. Okay, the next vehicle we're going to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, is the Vapid Clique. You know, at least we can remember the sodding brand for this one, the make and model, you know. It's the Vapid Clique, and it's disappearing into the distance like almost every other sodding car is going to do. As I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1908 Model T Ford, perhaps. I don't know. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly an antiquated vehicle, which means that pretty much any subsequent vehicles, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be superior to it in terms of drivability. Not across the board. There are a couple, as we have seen. The Virgo, ladies and gentlemen, can't beat the sodding Roosevelt, but it does turn out, ladies and gentlemen, the Vapid Clique can indeed. Okay, so let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring it on up to the next car, ladies and gentlemen. The next car is going to be the Weenie Dynasty. Okay, and how about that, ladies and gentlemen? The Weenie Dynasty, that's like a 50s car to me, something like that maybe. And either way, ladies and gentlemen, it's British, and so it's going to lose. And the 1908, if that's what it is, the Albany, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to absolutely disappear. Okay, so the Albany Roosevelt, ladies and gentlemen, does seem to want to destroy the Dynasty there. Okay, well, you know, and what else can we say about it? In terms of top speed, I mean, its pace is glacial, you know. I mean, its speed is geological. Ladies and gentlemen, continents move faster than this car. It really is as simple as that. In terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, hell, right, okay, here we go. So the next vehicle we're bringing out, ladies and gentlemen, is the Roosevelt Albany, the Albany Roosevelt Valor. Okay, so you can see a dramatic similarity between those two cars. They're pretty much identical. The only difference between the Albany Roosevelt and the Albany Roosevelt Valor, ladies and gentlemen, is that the Albany Roosevelt Valor can be aesthetically modified, where whereas the standard Roosevelt cannot be. In terms of performance, ladies and gentlemen, they're pretty much identical. We do these just a number of times. One can beat the other around the track and vice versa, and around down the top speed test track, ladies and gentlemen. They get about 1 minute. In fact, they do get both 1 minute 8 seconds, 1 minute 8 seconds .2. Pretty much consistently both vehicles. Okay, so we're going to bring it on to the final masquerade, ladies and gentlemen, the Grotti Italia RSX. I'll take this opportunity to point out that Mr. Raccoon is driving all of the other vehicles. His name is the Bromby. He has a channel of his own. It is called the Bromby. If you type that into YouTube, so we're going to find him when you go to that. It's got some other good videos on there. So what can we say? As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of handling, it's as agile as a turtle in a tree. In terms of looks, it looks like an old-fashioned horse and carriage, only as someone has taken away the horse and shot it. In terms of acceleration, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's slower than the passage of a century. Cars that set off in 1908 still haven't reached their top speed. And in terms of top speed, it's slower than a sermon on sobriety from a suffragette with a stutter. But in terms of looks, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I would really, really love to hate this car, I simply can't bring myself to do it. It's Genesis, ladies and gentlemen. It's a classic. Oh, sorry, hell, bloody Raccoon. Right, okay, well, there we go. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.